Okay, welcome everyone. I am Arif Gilany. This is Dr. Said Surush. We're speaking in Persian today, perhaps, or in English, whatever the doctor chooses. But we talk about AI finance. And AI finance is a new concept. If you haven't heard about it, you need to make some time to come and see a full presentation of how AI is changing the world. For example, I was in China. I went to a hospital, doctor. There was no live doctors, 30 robots doing all of the analysis about the body.
Mhm.
Now we in here in Aurum Foundation teach people how to use the same robotic that can help you diagnostics to how to fix up the financial problems, the money problem. آقای دکتر خوش آمدید.
Okay, thank you very much. And I prefer we have our conversation in English so that I have some friends that they are able to hear. I'm just recording from my own mobile, and so I can share with them.
Please do get a little bit closer as your volume may be a little bit lower or put volume at high, but let's talk about your experience first. You were in Iran when you register your Aurum account and you took some money and you put on it. How has it been so far?
You see, the situation in Iran is quite different from other places in the world, especially nowadays. So when I was in Iran, the main problem was, you see, disconnection of internet made a great problem actually. You see, the Aurum system works with digital currency, and that's very much important for all the people are listening to us about this matter. You see, digital currency, which Rome deals with, is USDT. That's Tether, which Rome is dealing with. So we should be aware of that, and so we should be able to uh, know how to transfer money into the system because
Yes, sir.
yeah, we should know the strategy and how we can transfer money. Uh, Let us say when you are in Iran, when you are in Mughalistan, when you are in India, when you are in England, when you are in Canada, how can you transfer money into the system and how can you get your money from the system? This is going to be very much important question, and I would like
I
to.
am going to answer all of those on the
Sure.
screen, doctor. So I'm right now logging into different accounts to show you on the screen.
So, and I would like to explain my experience when I was in Iran. I had to open my account into one of the money exchange agency, and so I opened an account in Tabdil. Tabdil was, I mean, the name of a money agency, and that was exchange money exchange agency, one of the most, let us say, famous one. So after opening of the account, so you have to transfer money from your bank into the money exchange agency. It means into your wallet. You have to, yeah, just open an account and to have your own wallet in Iranian, let us say, currency. And after that, you have to purchase dollars. Uh, it's better to say to purchase, let us say, USDT. You have to purchase USDT. And so we should
So
be much careful and how to purchase that and not to lose the money. The price of the money is getting changed every day there, so you have to be alert. And so first you have to buy digital currency USDT from the money exchange in Iran. And the second step is how to transfer it from Iran to Aurum. Aurum can accept only USDT. It's not accepting any other form of money. You can't transfer, let's say, dollar. You can't transfer pound or uh, rupees or any other form of money. It can accept only USDT. After transferring the money, so then you can start your depositing money and I mean, any business transaction which you want in Arab. That is another knowledge. So how to transfer money is one matter from Iran to Aurum. And when you are out of Iran, uh, so then again is the same way, but here you have to just open an account in digital money exchange again. And so from your bank, from abroad, you have to transfer money into the money exchange account, and then from there you have to exchange it into USDT or USDC or Coinbase, and then from there you have to invest it into Oro. I think this is a knowledge that the people who wants to deal with Oro should know that. And as you explained before, that's a knowledge that the people should know, along with the knowledge about the Aurum platform. And so, any explanation in this field would be very much essential and important for the people who want to continue. And I just want to ask you your experience of how did you transfer your money and from where did you transfer your money and what was the process so that the people also get very much close information and the knowledge about this matter. For example, if you're in Canada, how can you transfer money from your bank into the system and how to get your profit if you want. You can keep your money there and you can just have your compound interest or benefit and just to collect it after a year. Before a year, you shouldn't take uh, because you may uh, pay some penalty. So better to wait till 1 year gets completed. And but in case if you want to just have your interest, you can do that without any penalty. But how to do that, you have to learn, and this requires some knowledge that we are here just to share that. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was absent for some time.
Yes, I just had to go and come back. The screen froze again, but I have recorded the whole conversation. We are still continuing to record. That's one of the flexibilities of this
Maybe
platform.
it's because of the recording. Sometimes it gets freeze because of that. Of course, freezing can
Yes,
cause.
that may be a part of it. But to answer your question on what is Aurum, this is a training. This is not a presentation. I can do a presentation if you like, but this is for people who have already signed up, who already have money, who already want to increase it or to go one level to another and basically do all of this. If you like, I can share that with you.
I'll be happy to see that. Yeah, sure.
So
With
if
pleasure.
you like, in Canada is different than any other country. First of all, when some people sign up with a link, they should get activated a what's called a VPN, virtually protected network, VPN. That's the first step. Anybody who doesn't know anything about anything is just a global app that helps you protect your end-to-end conversations, VPN. And number two, you get an invite from the persons who are already in the business. We only speak our experiences. And today I will share with doctor my own experience, show him around how I did this business while I was traveling in Middle East, Saudi, Dubai, Bahrain, Kuwait, all these Middle East, South, and then in Turkey, and then in Europe, and then here in Canada, even in Australia. People are joining because of one thing, and that one thing is trust. They trust me because I have done my due diligence. I've tested it out. I brought money in, I took money out, I used the visa, I used the account, I use it as a fast money transfer. No matter
Yeah,
what the business, no matter what your job, you're always dealing with money. So here we put education first. Money education is called AI finance.
yeah,
And what is AI finance? It's very simple terms of helping, letting you bypass the bank by using robots, not the banks. The banks will be replaced by robots. You can do all of your transactions and you can get an interest on your investment starting from 10 to 17.5% based on the last 3 years of performance. And the company is new, it's only 2 months old. I was lucky
it's
enough to
two
get
years.
in
2 years.
before it launched,
You mean 2 years,
pre-launch.
Arif? No, 2 years.
Since 23, it's been in operation, but the official launch happened on January 16, 20, January 17, 2026, sir. This year, right here. So we are officially 2 months old.
I see.
The company has done all the testing, all the due diligence, all of the things that need to be done. And globally, it's going from one country to another to register with governments, to go all through the regulations and all of this. Even last week, this gentleman called Brian Benson was in Far East. Today, I don't know where he is. He's traveling the world talking to the major finance ministers and banking industry professionals. He's a highly sought after professional in the digital currency and paper money. That's who is basically leading this company, and his name is Brian Benson.
Mhm.
And here is the CEO of the company called Brian Benson. Again, this is just like an introduction after this. But Brian is one of those geniuses that has 27 years of experience. He didn't arrive today. He has a very long resume and he's not going anywhere. He's all over the internet and he's basically giving speeches, being invited in Tokyo 2049 in Singapore. He's all over the news and the medias where money is talked about. These are major companies here. And Satoshi roundtable speaker was Brian Benson. Forbes magazine talk about this company. They have given many articles where it's written now, the new infrastructure of global finance. 2 years ago, Brian live, and we have Canadian support. This gentleman, Shane Morant, is also joined to help develop this network. This is Ahmad Zain, my good friend, who is the head of the marketing. And here are some of the products. You use these every day. You use POS, use ATM. These are all coming. Maybe you are a crypto savvy. You know about exchanges. There's an exchange going on. I don't do exchange. I don't know anything about it, doctor, but I do want to learn about this. This is a staking where you have your currencies, Bitcoins and Ethereum, and people who know this, they can put it here and get 17 to 20% in addition of what their currency does. Imagine, no matter what Bitcoin does, here you get another 17 to 20% annually. There's a Visa card that I just love. This Visa card, I have them, I use them, and every single day I'm using this. This is the bot. This is the robot that does all of the trading. It goes out and it can make 10,000 decisions in a split second. That's the power of AI and how it can help revolutionize your finances. When I joined, it was $56 million on the robot. Now it's $77 million. Imagine how many people are putting their money here. And this is not people who have $1 million. This is people who don't have $1 million. They're starting small because it produces 17.747% since the beginning. And there's seven of these robots. This is another one. This one is called Zeus AI Bot, consistently 10%, and you can take out your money anytime, any minute you like. Doctor, this is really important. Yesterday, my cousin from Australia called and he says, we're just playing around. This is getting into the major leagues. This is an example of a $10,000 that he has. $10,000 on April 10th was put on this particular account. 5 weeks later, it did 23%. All the dates, all the times are on the screen. This is another 12 weeks, April 10 to July 10. Imagine putting April 10 of this year, putting $10,000 in somewhere and getting 17,000. And how you withdraw it, and does it withdraw? Yes, it does. You can just click on that withdraw button and you will withdraw. April 10 to August 10, which is exactly 16 weeks, this particular account went from $10,000 to $20,392. That's major part-time job that a $10,000 can do for you. This same account by now is grown to over 46,000 US dollars. That is 300%. How you use it? You can use it to invest in stocks, the rest. If you start with $1,000, you get 12%, they get 5.5%. Again, if you become a luxury, which I showed this chart to my 12-year-old son, and right away he asked me, Dad, how do I become luxury? I said, son, me first. I'm luxury right now because this robot produces 15.5%. You divide that by 25,000, that's roughly about $1,000 a week. How you register? Very simple. You get a request from me or a person who invited you or send you this video. You register here. When you register in Canada, US, make sure you select US minor island as a +1 sign, and then you put your phone number. You get a code in your Gmail. You put that code in there, you register, and you're done. You go into the account, and the account is as such. You open up this page for you and you start to create a deposit. If it's your first time, there's no top up, but it's a create deposit button, and you will select how much money you put in here. And here are all the packages all the way to luxury. And If you go ahead and invite somebody with your code, which is right here, you just copy this code, you send it to your friends, your family, you can register them as well. And registration is free for all. The only time anybody can use this is when they activate, pay their $19.99 membership. This is an exclusive club, and you can start with a minimum of 100 to maximum of 100,000. If you want to promote the company and get involved and learn and grow, that's a different topic that we can also talk about that. But compensation package is absolutely phenomenal. Here's my snapshot of my story. I tell this everyone to take a picture of this because you can copy this. You can do it for yourself. Over the next 3 months, doctor, you should be able to have $1,000 a month coming to your account. This is now February 30th, March, April. By end of April, you should be able to do this. The affiliate program is very simple, but it's very powerful. Our mission is to find 1,000 volunteers who are hungry enough and teachable enough, who want to become Aurum's millionaires. I volunteer, doctors volunteer, and we have a platform that
Dear
we're following.
friends, 2025 became a year that truly changed us, not only as a project, but as a community. As one large Aurum family, we went through bold challenges, strong decisions, and remarkable discoveries. The company's valuation reached $250 million. Our community grew to 50,000 people, and total assets exceeded $100 million. But the most important thing is not the numbers. It is the people behind them. Those who built Aurum every single day through their trust, involvement, and energy. Every moment of this year was lived together. The launch of new products, global tours, meetings, and conferences.
Today, Aurum is more than just a simple platform. It is a power of unity driven by the vision of a new financial future. It is an ecosystem setting the pace for the industry.
2026 will be a year of expanding horizons. A year in which we will reinforce our leadership where others are only trying to hold their ground. In such a short time, Aurum has become a force the industry cannot overlook. And this is only the beginning of our momentum.
We stand at the start of a long journey, and we will walk this path together, shaping the course that the entire market will follow.
Thank you to everyone who stands with us. Thank you for your trust and for your contribution to our shared mission.
Happy New Year, Aurum family.
Thank you, doctor, for your trust and your vision. But you, my good doctor, are right now a nova. You're a new star. You just started out. Now, if you were to send, you already did set up an account for your wife, your lovely wife, and if you, let's say, added $7,500 under her account, that would automatically increase your revenue profit from 3% to 5%. This $7,500 that gets you to Voyager could come from one investor or multiple investors. The minimum investment in the robot is $100 and the maximum is $100,000. Now, if you were to get the same work done and you get $3, and for the same job you could get, let's say, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. Again, here it is going on and on. 14, 15, 16, 17, $18 for the same job. Would you like to stay at 3% or would you like to go at 18%? Now, nobody has reached 18%, but many people have reached the level of Dominion, which is 17.5%, and the company has deposited these bonuses into their account immediately. I know these people personally. If you like to know them, they have reached Dominion level in the last year, 2025, before even it went public. Now we are public. Those of you who are looking for an opportunity with lucrative compensation, with a residual income opportunity with a plan of action, as I shared with you, and with highly in demand products and services, of course, and mentorship and accountability, which is what we're doing right here. You can attend any
Just
and
go back.
all I
Go
recommend.
back. Just please go back 1 minute.
Go back.
Yes, here. Yeah, good. I'm just taking note. Yeah. Okay.
Lucrative compensation, residual income, because once you set up the account, every day you get paid on it from 3% to 18%. You also have plan of action. This is a track. You can step by step follow it. Demand of product, everybody in the world needs more money. Mentorship, this is really when we become friends, we become family. I brought my brother, my sister, my uncle, every person, and doctor is my best friend in Canada and in Iran. He's here every day. There are meetings like this, Monday to Thursday, 12 noon. Me and doctor come and go through this information. You can join us live. You can ask your questions. 3 p.m. there's Zoom calls. 7 p.m. there's private calls. And from head office of the company, every Monday and every 3 o'clock p.m. there's a Zoom call. You can come, you can explore, you can follow up, you can sign up, and you can prosper. We look forward to working with you, Dr. Saad. Thank you. Here was my little presentation. Now